everybody, and welcome to Gen Con. It is Chaosium Day here at Gen Con, the Glass Cannon Network, and I couldn't be more excited to be here with these wonderful, wonderful people. We do have to do a bit of housekeeping before we dive into the exciting game of Pendragon we have today. First of all, I've heard that in America you have a thing that Noura explained to me last year at Gen Con called, I think it's called Instant Cart. Or Instacart.
Instacart.
And Paula is waiting for one of those. And might have to leave at some point.
Do this to me every time.
I'm just letting everybody know.
Don't be
I'm just letting
vulnerable
everyone know so they
around
don't
Brian
wonder where you
Holland,
went.
okay? What we want to know is if you Instacarted more yogurt or not. Yes, I did. And it is Chobani. But the reason I have to... So that has to go in the fridge.
You
and
urgently needed to eat yogurt on air, and you didn't have time to run to the store, so it's being delivered during the recording.
She has to get drunk because she got the liquor too. That's why she has to go to the door.
Yeah.
Because I have to show them my ID.
Yeah, so have some sympathy.
Yeah, please.
She's
Everyone's
hungry
really going
and she's
through it.
not drunk right now.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
Yeah, so I am living my worst life, okay?
I know.
Right.
I can't imagine anything worse.
Hungry and sober. That's awful.
It's awful. Any minute
Imagine
now,
playing
they're going to be at my door,
Pendragon.
so.
Imagine playing Pendragon without alcohol or yogurt.
I can't.
Truly.
I don't wanna
truly
live in
amazing.
that world.
Two things. Only
And I
one of
won't
two
be.
things are acceptable at 8 a.m. here in Australia. I'll let you decide which. Everybody who's watching, if you haven't seen us play Pendragon before, I don't want you to worry and don't stop watching this because you're like, oh, I don't know what these characters are or whatever, because this has been specifically designed, flawlessly, I might add, to be entertaining to both long-term fans of Under an Iron Sky and people who have never heard of a Pendragon before. So let's go around the horn and just have everybody say who they are and briefly explain who your character is. Let's start with Noura Ibrahim.
All right. I am playing a knight called Dame Sophina the Fragrant. We rolled... Yeah,
That's right.
from Salisbury. When we originally rolled all of our traits live, she is super lawful good is the best way I could describe her. So it's the first time for everything for me. So here it is.
Pendragon breaks out a lot of these traits, and I think you sum it up pretty well with the lawful good. But if I could be mistaken, but she is super valorous, super honest, super spiritual. She's a very
religious.
Devoted
very
to God.
religious.
Very Christian.
So and Christian. So as your resident Muslim, first time for everything.
First time for everything.
Islam and insular Christianity are very close in a lot of ways.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go now to Paula. Oh, never mind. Let's go to Skid Maher.
Paula's left to pick up her alcohol and yogurt. Her
She was
urgent
planning on
booze
doing
and
it.
yogurt orders.
She was just going to sneak away, but we made that impossible.
That's what we said. Like right before we started recording, just slip away for a second. You grab it. It'll be no problem. And Brian
Hey.
opens.
Just real quick. When she comes back, let's pretend like we're in the middle of a combat and it's nearly that time.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay.
Skid, who are you? Who are you
I'm
playing?
Skid Maher, and I am playing Sir Caradoc Saxon Hater. He has
What's
one
his deal?
distinguishing trait.
He has a Roman nose as well.
He does have a Roman nose. He has a Roman nose. He's willowy, and he's very tall. But his main thing is that he just hates the Saxons, and who wouldn't?
And he's in love with his lord's mother, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That is-
Yeah.
He is,
And
hot
he's
for
also,
teacher.
if his number one thing is as a Saxon hater, his number two thing is that he's a poet.
That's true.
Very
Yeah.
good. He's an excellent poet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is a poet. That's true.
Big poetry guy. Joe O'Brien, you're playing the character you've always wanted to play. Remember, you sat down, you're like, I've always wanted an excuse to play a character exactly like
Yes.
this. I've envisioned it for a long time. It's kind of how I see myself, truly,
my
in the
God.
mirror every morning.
I rolled
who are you playing?
an incredibly short, famously selfish knight named Sir Quegan of Salisbury, who is a bit of a Lord Farquaad, I believe, and he's selfish and cruel, but he's also valorous. He's got a bit of that in him, and he's prudent. He is a vassal knight of Lord Robert, so he is actually a little bit higher ranking than the other knights. He holds land, which he got through deceitful means. So he's a bit of a dirty pool player, and he's moving and shaking and trying to advance the value of his family, his wife, and his baby son. So yeah, he's
Lady Diana,
got a young family. Lady Diana and his son Jasper.
What's the name of your son?
Jasper, yeah.
That's good. Yeah. So just to those who haven't seen Pendragon before, we talk about our traits, and our traits exist on like a binary, right? So you'll have temperate and indulgent, spiritual and worldly, prudent and reckless, etc., etc. And as one of these traits goes up, the other will go down, and usually use these as a guide to how to role play your character. And this is where we have like what kind of knight will you become? Okay, Paula's back. She's just putting her headphones in. All right, and the Saxon comes over and it smacks you right in the face. And so Paula's back at the right time. So Paula, the group of 5 Saxons, one is coming. Okay, she got the joke. Did you hear us already? Okay.
This is funny enough. This has happened to me before. On
it's not our first time on the Glass Cannon Network. Stepping away from
I thought I was original.
We pick on her nonstop.
You are, however, in time to introduce yourself, Paula, and who are you playing and why?
I play Dame Fiona Spearmaiden, somewhat newly knighted, more newly, a fresher knight than the rest of our party here. I started out as a squire. In fact, I started out as Dame Noura. Safina. All I could think of suddenly was my own name, which is the thing we did to ourselves, Fiona and Safina. I started out as Dame Safina's squire and then became knighted.
So proud.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
After you killed a giant.
I did kill a giant with a spear, hence the name. I am a little bit of an outcast, sort of, because I have red hair and I think I'm also left-handed. Yeah. So those are not things.
I think you're the only pagan.
Look.
Oh yeah, you're the only pagan.
I mean, she's redheaded and left-handed. Did we really have to also?
Of course, I'm a pagan. It's
pretty obvious.
I'm the one pagan of the group. I red hair, left hand, pagan tendencies. But I'm super nice and super good at stuff, and that's me, Dame Fiona Spearmaiden.
Good at everything all the time, and she never feels singled out or left out of anything. No.
I'm never singled out. I'm never having to remind people that not everyone is Christian, and that's okay, you know?
Dame Fiona of Chobani.
Yes, Dame Fiona, Spearmaiden of the Chobani Spearmaidens.
That actually does sound like a Celtic tribe.
It does. It really does.
A Celtic tribe.
Chobani Spearmaiden.
Via the Instacartians.
Oh, the Instacartian.
Yeah.
I'm Brian Holland. I'm from Chaosium. I'm going to be the GM. Hey, a fun thing, though, is since we last recorded Pendragon, I've actually been to the United Kingdom.
Oh.
And I can confirm that my frequent descriptions of like dreary iron sky cloud hanging over us is like spot on. I trusted my gut, and it's exactly where it's at. And I'm wearing the I guess you would call it a sweater that I'm going to sweat in. My sweater that I got in Oxford.
A jumper. Was it a jumper?
A jumper. Yeah, my
Where's that from?
I jump in, I guess. I'm wearing that today in honor of the United Kingdom that we're about to.
What school is that?
It's Oxford.
There's many of them. Yeah.
Party school.
Yeah. Walked past Tolkien's office, which is pretty cool.
Safety school.
That was fun. Very safety school. All right, are we ready to play?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's play a game.
I'm ready.
Let's everybody enjoy it. Hark! Hear now a tale displaced from time of a young boy whose presence is always felt but seldom seen. Hear now of the wretched and fearful childhood. Hear now of a wicked beast that haunted him, and the brave knights who would seek to undo his torment. Hear now what became of him. This is Pendragon, Under an Iron Sky. Our story today is called The Farmer's Boy.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
Many weeks ago, when the threat of King Lot was a growing shadow, and our brave knights were called to travel from the refuge of Montacute to King Robert's Hall in Salisbury, there awoke a boy in the night. He was coated with sweat fresh from his dreams, and the howling of the autumn winds fanned that terror that bred beneath the moon. For the night can make fools of us all, and he was no different. Come the following morning, our knights have received word that they must travel to the Lord Robert's halls, though they do not know why. How is everybody feeling about these all of a sudden summons? And where might you be when you were discussing them? Perhaps there was a rider in the night, and you've received word that you must travel to Lord Robert's halls. Are you immediately going to saddle up? Are you talking about it over breakfast? Are you more worried that you're going to have to leave and you're kind of enjoying your time in Montacute?
You know, friends, anytime we are summoned in iambic pentameter, it's usually some shit's about to go down.
Yes.
That's true.
It never bodes well, does it?
It is it's the biggest dead giveaway of all the pentameters.
Iambic's the one you need to worry about.
Some things never change.
I say we should go immediately. I mean, we are, our homage is to Lord Robert, and so if we're needed, I for one don't think I would be questioning it. I think I would be saddling up and saying, "Let's go. There's no time to lose."
Agreed. We cannot leave our lord waiting.
No! Time to lose.
No! Time to lose.
Time to lose. They got us all messed up.
Wait, what did the rider in the night say? Just get back
Just
to
said
Lord
that you
Robert
were
Hall's. You're
requested to
needed.
come to Lord Robert's halls.
Yes.
Which is only, it's only, a day and a half's ride away. It's not that far away. It didn't say, come immediately or you will die. It's just your presence is requested at King Robert's. He's definitely not a king. Lord Robert's halls in Salisbury, which is, of course, where everybody met. So everybody is in the stables. Can I have everybody just for the sake of it, make a horsemanship roll and just remind the audience of the name of your horse and what they're like.
Yes.
Oh no,
We'll go around.
And before the chat gets in all caps, I just said that to be. I didn't actually listen to see if it was actually an iambic pentameter. Probably not. I just said it to be funny. Take your
was not
caps
actually-
off.
It was pretty obviously a joke.
Yeah.
I
I
legit
put
was
down
like,
in my notes for the break to remind Noura of what an iambic pentameter is.
I was like, wow, was it?
Don't worry.
I was really impressed.
Brian.
I will
that
correct
Brian
the woman
wrote
on the
it that
internet for
way.
you guys. Don't worry.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
kind.
We got you covered, guys. Don't worry.
Speaking of which, Dame Safina, did you pass your horsemanship roll?
Horsemanship. There we go. Let's see. No, I rolled 14 over 10 for Bojack.
Okay, and what's Bojack's whole deal?
What's that?
What is what's Bojack's personality like? Just remind us what he's like.
He's very. We did roll for this. He is stubborn. So this kind of checks out. Yeah, I don't think he gets along quite as well with the other horses.
Well, it's because you're trying to make him leave. You failed your horsemanship because you're trying to make him leave before his Instacart of alcohol arrived.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Know.
That's why. He's the alcoholic horse. Yeah.
He needs a
Bojack, yeah.
The trough of meat every morning is just a drain on my resources and finances.
You're settling him. What about Sir Quegan?
Sir Quegan's horse,
Your horsemanship
Smitty,
roll.
his
Smitty.
charger, Smitty, is resilient, particularly resilient. At least he was, until recently, when he has fallen a little ill, and so he's been struggling as of late. And I failed my horsemanship roll with a 12 over 10.
Okay.
So yeah, just so everybody knows, we're rolling a d20. And it's a roll under system. And so your targeted skill number you're trying to hit, if you meet it, it's a crit. If you roll under it, it's a success. And 12 over 10, unfortunately, on horsemanship.
And if everybody wondering if knights should have a higher horsemanship than 50-50, you would be correct, but none of our players have ever decided to put any of their experience points into increasing their horsemanship.
Look, there's a lot to
certainly
put
did
experience
not.
into.
There are a lot, and I'm waiting for these horses that we all care about to start
Poetry
dying
is a
because
very
I've been looking
important
out
part of warfare.
Yeah. It's tricky because Pendragon breaks it out, right? So if you're a filthy min-maxer my natural tendencies are, and you see battle skills on a sheet, you're like, oh, I got to make sure I'm good at fighting because I want to survive. I got to make sure I'm good at fighting. And they split it up between battle, sword, spear, bow, crossbow, brawling. Like all of these things are different, so you have to spend your points very, very carefully, very specifically. And so something had to suffer, and for me, it was horsemanship. Sorry, committee.
Dame Fiona.
Well, I almost crit, but I didn't.
Oh,
I rolled an
okay.
11
That's a
over
great
10, so it was a one-off.
Yeah.
Poor Argent, a gentle
You failed.
horse, good with
That's what you
timid and young riders. I failed Argent is what it comes down to. It's not
you
that
fa-
Argent
oh.
failed. I failed Argent. I'll take responsibility.
Okay, you're also looking for a 10, right?
Yeah, I was also
Okay.
looking for a 10, so I was just
Argent.
one off, which is why I was almost a
Okay.
crit.
Well, yeah. So maybe you're in a bit of a hurry. Maybe the horses are maybe they've got a bit used to just chilling out because you haven't been on any long ventures lately, and they've been like, oh, good, 8 a.m. This is the part where I wake up and wander around for a while, and all of a sudden
Right.
they're being hassled and saddled up. So Caradoc, could you make a horsemanship roll at -5? And I'll explain why in a moment.
-5.
Yeah. So what are you looking for? 15?
My skill is 10.
Oh, okay. You're also 10.
Okay, so I rolled 11 on the die, so I got a 6. Or
You reduced
Oh,
the skill by
-5 to your
5.
target number. Sorry.
So-
oh,
be-
okay, then
yeah.
I
Yeah,
failed.
No, -5 to the roll would be like a bonus. I was trying to give you a
Oh,
negative.
I didn't understand.
The reason you, by the way, who is your
Say it in a
horse?
poem next time. Maybe I'll get it.
Who is your horse?
Well, I have 2 horses. The one I'm riding at the moment, I believe, is Wyvern.
Yes.
He is
Nice.
he's fairy touched. He has a
That's right.
touch of the fae about him.
A touch of the fae. So the reason you were at -5 and still failed, and the person you might blame, is the fact that your squire, Patroclus, is not there. I know.
Where's Patroclus?
Where? Patroclus! And I'm out in the rain, just like screaming as I Patroclus! And I drop down to my knees. I'm rending my garments.
Sophina's pouring meat into a trough. Like, what the fuck?
Like, what is
Yeah.
going on?
I mean, a knight needs their squire. This is an extremely desperate
I know,
situation.
I really need him.
Just as an aside, I just understood that Noura was saying mead, as in the drink, the alcoholic drink, and not meat. I thought she said before the trough of
mead
meat.
for
I'm like, this
Bojack.
horse is eating
Right.
a trough
Yeah.
of meat, like a trough of cured meats every morning, which also sounds delicious.
That's my other war horse.
yeah, the one who's always on the protein drive. So,
I tried that on Seinfeld at that very
Yeah, it's
unfortunate
Bojack and then
context.
Bojacked is the other.
Nice.
So, Patroclus, your young squire, who is, I think, 17 or 18 years old by the time we're meeting him again now, he does begin to walk towards the stables in the rain, and despite your cries of passion, he doesn't appear to be walking with a whole lot of urgency. He is sort of just trudging through the mud, like got his rucksack over one shoulder, and he's looking down, and he's just trudging through, and his dirty shoes are getting all slick with mud, and he's covered in rain as he wanders through. It's almost like he hasn't even heard you, which couldn't be possible because everybody in the village is like out looking for Patroclus after those cries.
I leap to my feet, like fixing my rent garments. I run up to him and I grab him. It's just like, Patroclus!
Sorry, sir. Sorry. Do you need me?
Yes! I always need you, Patroclus!
Oh, sorry.
And I clutch him like close to my breast. And I'm holding like one hand over his face. pressing him in so he can't breathe.
I can't breathe.
Sorry. How long do you do this for?
Till he
Kill him and
dies.
undo the whole adventure?
Let this be a lesson to all other
Till he
squires.
goes limp. No, I let him go.
What is your merciful versus cruel?
I'm very
Or
merciful.
You're very merciful.
Yeah, Mike, I
Okay.
think
What
I'm
about
16 merciful.
What about your just versus arbitrary?
I'm more arbitrary. I'm 11 arbitrary, 9 just.
Okay. And you're forgiving and vengeful?
Yeah.
You're
I'm
down
still
the middle?
trying to kind of make sense of some of his disparate traits.
Are you more forgiving than vengeful?
Forgiving, I'm a tiny bit, I'm 11 forgiving, 9 vengeful.
Okay, cool. So, you're probably a bit chill about it. It's a good
Okay.
thing this wasn't Sequegan Squire. Or
Oh,
you'd
yeah.
be flaying him in
boy.
the town square.
He would be dead.
Oh no, yeah, that's no. No, I'm Patroclus is a friend.
Yeah.
I treat him as a near equal.
Yeah,
So-
near equal. Yeah.
Near, we're not insane. But no, I treat
One
him
step
very,
back and to the left.
I treat him very well.
Yeah.
for a squire.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. I fear I got no sleep of a night, and I am weary on my feet. I'm deeply very sorry, sir.
Don't
Why-
you know that this behavior is unacceptable?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Sequegan. Yeah, no, I know. I've been plagued with horrible nightmares.
Horrible
that-
nightmares.
Yes, nightmares that have kept me up awake, and I'm very sorry.
What are you, 7 years old?
I am 17, sir.
17. Well, you're never going to make a knight if you don't know how to serve one, boy.
No, I understand, sir. I'm sorry.
He's looking up at Patroclus.
Yeah.
Pretty significantly up at
Because he's
Patroclus.
so short.
Yes, of course, sir. Yes. Sorry, sir. Yeah.
and
Do
he-
you often lose sleep to nightmares?
I fear to talk of the source of my nightmares, sir, for I don't want to.
He looks over at Sir Caradoc, and also, assuming Dame Safina and Dame Fiona are nearby.
Yeah.
I don't wish to be sent away, sir. So I have strength enough to ignore them, sir.
Them? You're saying your frequent nightmares?
Yes, sir.
Recurring?
but- yes, sir. But it won't affect my job again, sir. As I'm sure you've noticed, I am always a very. Am I not, Sir Caradoc? I'm always a very attentive squire.
Oh, stop giving yourself compliments. Do you have recurring nightmares of the same nature over and over?
He looks between everybody. And hearing Sequegan ask this question,
Yeah.
how is your character feeling about this question in particular? Because that is what Patroclus is looking to each of you to try and read to see how you might be feeling about this line of questioning. So Caradoc, maybe,
I think
because he probably looked to you first.
I think as a semi-professional poet, I think he would be attuned to the idea that powers beyond our reckoning can communicate with us through our dreams sometimes. So I think he would be open. I think he would definitely be open to the idea that if heeding a warning like that, if there was
Sure.
like a recurring nightmare, it's just like, no, please. It's just like, after all, I've always treated you as a son, even though you are only 4 years younger than I. And I think it is important that you share with. Of course, Patroclus, I cannot bear to be parted from you for a single morning. Why would you think I would send you from my side ever? Please tell us what has been ailing you, what has been tormenting you in the night.
He still does appear nervous, so he does look to Dame Safina and Dame Fiona just to see again what their face might be reading. So Dame Safina, how do you think you may be feeling about the idea of this perhaps having a recurring nightmare? What might that mean to you?
Well, it's nothing a little prayer can't fix. And it's probably something bad that you did. So let's hear it.
And
This is directly
Dame
related to your
Fiona.
sinning. Yes.
I think Dame Fiona's face would show pity and concern, because I think I fully believe in portents being sent through dreams. Dreams could be messages or visions. There could be meaning here, and this could be something bad if you're having the same nightmare over and over. But I also feel pity for him if that's the case, I think, because it's not in his control. Sequegan, have some pity on poor Patroclus. Don't you remember what it was like to be a squire? I certainly do. Patroclus...
Yes, I have a very good memory of what it was like to be a squire. It was very much like I am now. If you want to be a knight, you act like a knight. Always.
Well, you never have bad dreams about anything you've done, any battles you've been in. You never dream about that giant that we
Oh,
slew.
it is not a matter of pity, Dame Fiona. It is a question of whether this boy is under some sort of, I don't know, spiritual attack. No, at first I thought a nightmare keep you up. That is no excuse for missing your duties. But when he starts to hint, and he looks back at him, at recurring dreams, with the same thing happening over and over, I'm inclined to listen.
Well,
We've seen some
just-
strange things of late.
And remember
want
that
to
we
make
must show mercy.
Yes.
Yes. We must always be merciful, roughly 76% of the time.
Yes. about a 15 if I had to rank
Or
it.
75, 76, around there. Depending on one's taste.
just please, I beg of you, I couldn't stomach being sent away. I do have nowhere to go, but
And he moves from under the rain, sort of into the stable, so he's not being actively rained on.
No, stand in the rain.
Okay, he moves back into the
Please.
Not now.
rain, pouring down
It
him.
was just such a funny image. No, take 2 steps
Staying in,
back
step out, step out.
into the pouring rain. No,
Warnings are for knights. Stand in the rain.
We cannot get to the bottom of this until you tell us what these nightmares are.
Once you are knighted,
Well,
you can enjoy the
my
comfort
lady.
of an awning.
my lady and sirs,
I am cursed. I've been cursed since I was a boy, and I've never told you, and I'm very sorry. I've nowhere else to go, and being a squire is all I have, and I knew if I told you, you would send me away, so I understand
cursed?
if you must, but I don't want to become a burden on you. I'm sorry.
Cursed?
Now we don't throw.
madness
He's
this?
crying, or if his tears are mixing with the rainwater, you know.
We can't throw around that word lightly. Why do you believe that you are cursed?
I was cursed as a child. I was cursed as a child by a servant of the devil. And my father disowned me, threw me out. And if it wasn't for being taken in by Lord Robert and his people, I would never have become a squire, but I never spoke of the curse until now because the dreams are just becoming worse and worse.
Who is a servant of the devil? Who supposedly cursed you?
It's wicked man named Barristus. I met as a child. When I was foraging, I believe my memory of it is faint. My father, he was just a deeply Christian man that he is, as we all are. As we all are.
Most of us.
Yes, right. Just you and well, I can't remember much of it. I was young, but I just maybe one day I can undo this curse or reconnect with my father, but it is too heavy. It is too heavy for me.
I think
I'm
we
very
need to
sorry.
know what the curse is. Do you remember the wording of the curse, or what was said, or what your father said was said, or any bit of information? We need to know what this curse is, so we know how to make you feel better about it.
Patroclus,
Well,
were you forced to conjoin with a toad?
Well, if I was, I do not remember, but I do not think so.
This is dire
I-
news indeed.
I remember very little of it. I remember I was very young when I first started having very, very strange nightmares, and my father, becoming increasingly worried about them, called for help, and that's when things become a little hazy for me. But I know that he instructed me that I was cursed and that I could no longer live under his roof, and I've been wondering since. It's in some ways is amazing that I'm still alive, really.
You poor child.
Patroclus,
Anyway.
I appreciate the extensive backstory, but you still have not answered my question. What is the nature of the dreams? What do you dream of?
Dreams, yeah.
Don't be embarrassed.
I see this wicked beast.
Happens to all of us, especially Caradoc. He hasn't gotten it in a while.
Don't be embarrassed or we'll yell at you.
I have dreams of the world coming to an end, and this strange beast that I have either dream or memory of stalking outside of my room, and these last few nights it has become increasingly large and increasingly closer to my bedside. I keep awaking, expecting to see it looming in the darkness near me, and I have not, I fear to admit, I have not the courage to return to slumber.
Oh my.
But of course there's nothing we can do about it, so I'll get ready to saddle the horses and head on to Lord Robert's
Hold on,
halls.
wait 1 moment. Patroclus, if you don't mind, if it's all right, Sir Caradoc, for me to continue asking questions
please.
of your...
Me squire
I'm
as
squire?
squire.
Gracias.
What tongue is that?
It is the Iberian tongue. I have journeyed there oft in my youth.
Is the curse just that you have nightmares, or is it more that at some point the curse will, leave you and actually cause this beast to be in the world? Like, if the curse is just that you have nightmares, it doesn't matter to us. It only affects you, so why would we send you away?
Dame Fiona, please.
What?
Have a little mercy.
Oh,
Well, she makes a point, though, because if he's awake, problem solved. If it only has to do with nightmares. But if there's something, if this is a sign of things to come, I think that, and I would say that involves all of us at some point being in proximity, that we should care a little bit about, because it affects me now.
Right, and I don't mean to
And
be
being famously selfish, I'm now interested.
who cares about you? I mean, it won't hurt anyone else. You don't have to be worried about being a burden if it won't hurt anyone but you. I'm not sure it's coming across properly, but I meant it as a nice thing.
Yeah, you just simply stay awake. Problem solved.
You
I
have to
could
sleep at
sleep
some
again.
point.
I believe he implied or said directly that he dreams of the end of the world. I think that would affect everyone.
Right. Well, but is he causing it, or is he just thinking about it?
Well, that is
Well,
a good question.
And this is where I must admit to my own selfishness. The reason my father sent me away is because he believed that this curse was contagious, and me, like rotting meat in the back of a hall, would slowly infest and affect everything else. It would bleed into those around me.
Well,
So I understand if you want to send me away. This curse, these horrid visages of things to come. But my burden.
Well,
So-
if it's the end of the world, that's a little bit of everybody's problem.
Perhaps just the end of my world. I don't know. My father, he sent me away so long ago.
Have you spoken to a member of the cloth? A priest, a
yes,
cleric,
I
a monk.
pray. I pray often, but I fear that they will also send me from that. And I would never tell the Lady Montacute, or her son, her ward, or anybody of higher rank, what I have been saddled with.
Patroclus, there is only one opinion that need to concern you, and that is of Sir Caradoc. He has made it very clear that he intends to keep you by his side. So enough of this babbling of, don't send me away. It's already been decided. Let's focus on solving the problem. shall we?
Nobody likes a mopey squire.
Solving the problem, you think you can uncurse me?
Well, we perhaps.
With God, yes, we can.
Oh,
Yes,
it's
we
ritual.
have
The power
name.
of Christ, you can be saved from this. Well, perhaps some investigation is required here. This forest you are foraging in, where is it? Is it near here or
We actually
in
passed
another
through
part
it
of the country?
last year. Modron's forest.
Oh, yes.
Modron's forest. And this is where you encountered this barristers, was it?
Yes, but I believe that's where it was, because remember, a lot of this is what I'm remembering I was being told by my father when he sent me away.
I mean, I've not seen my father in many years, but our farm was part of the Montacute, part of Lady Montacute's vassalage.
Well, perhaps on our... Do we think he still lives in the area? Perhaps on our way
I
to
couldn't
Lord
tell.
Robert's?
It would be too heavy. I could not say if he lives there. I'm not sure.
But you could take us where he used to live, and maybe, if it's on the way, we could stop and talk to him.
Is it on the way, Patroclus, toward Lord Robert's halls?
Well, it's not too far off the beaten track, I suppose.
Well, then we stop on our way home. Do you agree, Sir Caradoc?
Well, if my squire is thus consumed by doubt and plagued by these dreams from the netherworld, I think that we should address this soon, and now, in fact. We should go, take the measure of this man, see if he is, in fact, the beast that your father says that he was.
I was talking about going to his house to talk to his father, right? Is that what you were saying, Paula?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But the same difference. In order to get to this other guy, I think since Patroclus, sorry, this is out of character, since Patroclus seems to not really know the details of this guy, but it sounds like the father knows who the dude was and considered him to be the type to curse somebody. Maybe we get some more info there.
Well, now, Patroclus, I have a passing familiarity with your father. When he gave you up into my service, I did take the measure of him, and he is, forgive me for saying so, a bit of a piece of crap. And thus, I wouldn't listen too closely to any judgments that he would place upon you. But we shall see him. We shall see him.
And who
Crap
curses
or
a
no,
young boy anyway?
A fearful
That's what I'm
father.
saying.
But crap or no, he remains my father, and I would long to reunite with him.
Well,
I have no other
let's
family.
try.
Well, then saddle the horses and let's get underway.
Of
It
course.
looks like
of
this
course.
rain isn't going to let up anytime soon. We're in for a
Patroclus
ride.
makes a horsemanship roll for Wyvern. He fails as well.
Look, it's tough. It's
He's
tough right now.
Doing his best.
tough
It
out
was
there.
in Paula speak. It was one off a crit, but it was a failure.
So it was almost a crit. It
Wow.
was so close.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. You saddle up and you make way through the rain along these roads. So who do we think among us would have been most closely involved with, to whatever degree that might be, in the rent, in the vassals of Lady Montacute, who might be somewhat aware of the papers and the people who live on her lands and owe
That
her
sounds like a Sir
fealty.
Queegan task
Yeah, it's
to
like
me.
probably quick.
Yeah.
Yup.
So he loves
Now-
knocking on people's doors and being like, "Have you paid your rent?" I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm just here to like take some photos to reevaluate your house insurance. Like,
No, but he does keep a
but
very
he is
close
like
eye.
Zacchaeus, a wee little man.
Yeah,
It's an
he is-
opportunity to exert your authority over
Yes, that's
Yes.
taller people.
Right. And an opportunity to see if there's any, foul ups in the paperwork, and that's how you can, manipulate things. Like he's not strong of arm, right? So he's not going to like win things in battle, but perhaps he can outwit, out intrigue people. So he's always paying close attention to holdings, paperwork, lineages, all that kind of stuff.
And we'll say that he is paying close attention to as best he can. Because can you make a stewardship roll, please?
Oh, dear.
Definitely a skill that you knew was on your sheet.
Oh, no.
One that I definitely
Oh.
thought I
That's
should
the
dump some
last
points
one.
into.
That's the last
stewardship.
one on the list.
Yeah.
What is
It
everybody's
is-
stewardship out of curiosity?
Mine is a 5.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I've
everyone's
never
got
put a point
fives.
into it. It's, it's just one of those things.
I think we
There's
all just
so
took like
many.
intro to stewardship, and then we just stopped there.
Stewardship
There's so
101.
many things to put points into. And with
I know.
Brian
I know.
on our case about horsemanship, how could we have time to put anything into stewardship, you know?
There's
looked at it-
chirurgery to put our points in.
Chirurgery.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I have a 0 in that. I've done nothing
I have a 0
there.
in that as well.
Me too.
Can't do
It would be so
surgery.
much more
Bad.
useful.
All right, did
I've-
you...
okay.
Go on.
I'll-
Are you
I'll
going to make
roll
your roll? Yeah, that's right.
Can I invoke one of my passions for this? Is it worth it? Is that stupid to do right now?
Oh, I mean, that is. It could be tough. Which passion will you think? If you can narratively explain which passion is doing this, and for those playing at home, you can modify your target number by becoming passionate about it. And everybody has a collection of passions, which might be their honor or love for their wife or devotion to their god. There's a number of different or a hatred for Saxons. And once per story, you can invoke that passion to modify the target number of a roll. So the most obvious example is if Sir Caradoc was fighting a Saxon and he had to make a sword roll, he could roll on his passion for hatred of Saxons to increase his sword from 10 to 15. For example. However, the risk we make with passions is that because that's our makeup of people, is that if we fail them, we could go into a crisis of character and become a bit melancholic. So, having explained that, Sir Quigan, is there a passion that you think is appropriate for stewardship?
I was thinking the passion. Well, you tell me. I was thinking the passion of station.
Yeah.
I thought that made sense, but I also have close but not quite as high a number in hospitality. Now you're talking about paperwork and knowledge of the land, so to me that's
Correct.
station, and he wants to
Yes.
know where he's always like keeping score, right?
And I think
where
you
he
have a lot
sizes
of
up against
passion
everybody
in
else.
that.
Yeah, where he
exactly.
sizes
that would
up.
Make sense. Yeah.
Get it? Because he's a short
Get
guy. He's
it?
a short king.
All right, I'm going to try to invoke this passion. Let's see. Oh my god, I got
Crit?
one off of a crit.
Oh, Paula, that's great.
You rolled a Paula.
16 over goddamn 15.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All
That's
right.
bad
Now,
when you fail
can you
that.
roll your passion again to see
And
if you
obviously
become sad
succeed
about it?
and then become
Yeah.
melancholic about
Well,
my
now
station.
you just need to fail again.
Obviously succeed.
Did you
Critical
succeed?
success.
Oh
no.
Oh shit! I actually think I need to check that.
That's
You're
like
making me
real
open-
bad,
wrong
right?
time to
You're
roll a
making me
crit,
open the
Joe.
Pendragon core rulebook, which
Ooh.
everybody else is going to talk
What
about
a
briefly while I look this
beautiful
up.
book,
Because
Brian.
you can go to chaosium.com and use the code PENCANNON2 to get 15%
Oh,
off
the wrong one.
anything from the Pendragon 6th edition range, including the starter set, the GM handbook, the core rulebook, and the campaign, The Grey Knight. Even.
Amazing.
And while we're doing that, I'm going to quickly look up, because I think something worse happens if you critically fail your passion
Yeah, this was
roll.
not the time. Look at this incredible piece of art I've just randomly flipped to of a snake lion.
Oh.
You're so good.
Wow.
Yeah. That's so awesome.
Snake lion.
Okay. Regardless of the cause, a character suffering a passion crisis must make an unopposed roll against the passion that triggered the crisis, which we just did. Now, if you'd fumbled it, which is a natural 20, you would have lost a point from it.
Wow.
If you'd failed the roll, nothing would have happened. If you'd succeeded the roll, you would have gone into melancholy. Would anyone like to guess what happens if you critically succeed the roll?
He goes indefinitely insane.
I don't know. It's so strange because it seems like succeeding it in this case is a penalty. But it seems like the worst penalty comes from a fumble.
Maybe it's like okay.
Yeah,
Maybe it's not as
maybe
bad.
he gains a point in it or something. I don't know.
You enter madness.
Wow, Paula was right.
Paula was right.
Paula's read the book, all right, unlike some of the people on this stream. Okay.
I guess so.
Madness is a disorder of the mind, and it occurs in weirdly, specifically, both men and women. That's cool. It is
It's
characterized.
not just a lady thing that happens when she's
Not
on her
anymore.
period, okay?
Wow.
It is characterized in
progressive.
medieval medicine as frenzy or uncontrolled excitement, mania, or delusions and euphoria, and fatuity, or imbecility and dementia. Typical actions include a mixture of confusion, irrationality, hallucinations, murderous rage, wild abandon, speaking gibberish, gnawing upon objects, incapacitation, and seizures that feature thrashing about, eye-rolling, frothing at the mouth, and incontinence.
Holy moly.
Oh my God.
I love
Do you have to
I
roll
love
on the
idea
table?
that you'd have
A knight-
like a seizure
knight-
because you're passionate about paperwork.
A knight typically throws away their weapons, tears off their armor and perhaps clothing, and then dashes into the wilderness, avoiding all human contact if possible. A lady may do the same or simply collapse into a catatonic helplessness. The player must turn the character sheet over to the game master, who will return it at a future time.
What the fuck?
During this time,
Oh my God.
a player must run one madness solo for each character, each winter phase that the character is raving. So the winter phase is the downtime period between adventures where all kinds of fun stuff happens. And we're going to make a note that Joe is going to have a madness solo for the sake of the fact that this is a game of entertainment for other people. I'm going to say that this is when your madness begins to encroach, and it will come to fruition in due course.
It
not
develops
right
over
this second.
time.
This is how it begins.
Wow.
And Joe O'Brien, I would like you to explain why this is the catalyst
Oh my
for Sir
God.
Quegan's madness.
Well, he must see something. He must see something in the paperwork. He's reading something into something that's not there, right? A conspiracy, like something deep that is making him obsessed with the Lady Montacute and perhaps some like a generational deception or something that has been passed down. I don't know. Like, the Lady Montacute is a demon in disguise or something like that, right? Like something wildly irrational, but it's because he's like putting together this puzzle that is not there. Yeah, I don't know. That's how I start to think of it. He's becoming a victim of this system. So,
Yeah.
what does
Charlie
that mean
Day
for the
conspiracy
stewardship role? Well, that was just for my passion. So
you're at negative 5
spectacular
to-
beyond failure
Yeah.
failure
yeah.
means
Station.
what?
And this is why you must be very careful about when you choose to invoke a passion. People when I'm teaching them Pendragon, be like, why wouldn't I just become passionate about every roll? It's awesome. I just get +5 if I pass, or nothing bad happens if I fail. So bad things can happen.
Bad things happen.
And there are no bad dice, only good stories. And this is the thing we like about Pendragon, is that we now get to explore Sir Quegan's madness.
His
Love
encroaching
it
madness.
so much.
Encroaching madness, which makes
I think
sense to
we
him as a
need
person.
That is
Your
a t-shirt.
stewardship-
Yeah,
There are no bad dice, only good stories.
Yeah.
that's a good.
I
Merch.
do love that.
Patent pending,
Merch.
patent pending. It's got my face on it. I'm like,
And your eyes are D20s.
so your stewardship rolls at -5.
Right. So now it's a 0.
Okay, so you can't
Now
succeed
it's
that
a
roll.
0.
Winnable.
Unwinnable.
Unwinnable.
You look
So all that is
cranky,
to
Sir
say,
Quegan.
you do not know if this particular farm is something that is regularly paying taxes to Lady
Yeah.
Montacute.
Let me see if I just want to see if I fumble, just in case that mattered. But no fumble. All right. So
No. Anyone else can also make a stewardship roll to see if they just happen to know this. But
I'll try.
Sure.
and he's obviously going to keep whatever he's seeing in the Matrix
Yeah.
here to himself. He's going to have to.
Wow, I rolled a Paula.
One away
One
from a
off
crit.
Wow. I rolled
but
a
in
19.
a good way or a bad way? So you failed a one off a crit.
It's
or you
only
passed
Paula's. I think Paula's only bad.
It's only a
Yeah,
fail off
Paul's
a
is only
crit,
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only bad.
I also failed.
I
but
failed.
did not fumble.
Okay. Did anyone want to invoke a passion? No, I'm joking.
Absolutely not. Never again.
So-
Not after this.
I don't appreciate your tone. I'm not 100% sure, but I think maybe we have failed every roll so far this game.
I think so.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But is everybody having a fun time?
Oh,
yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's good. All right. That's the most important thing. The farm, laying just north of Modron's forest, is destitute. It is now little more than a single cottage overgrown with weeds, and the fields have not been tilled. The soil is dark and devoid of any life. The home itself is in badly need of maintenance. Is in bad need of maintenance. And as you approach, there is little sign of life. And And as you get closer and closer, while Patroclus is leading you, you notice that at this stage he doesn't even have to look up to see where he's going. It's almost like he remembers exactly the way to go, and perhaps he does not want to lift his eyes to gaze upon his childhood. But it definitely looks like this farm is not in activeness.
Yes, this is it, Sir Queegan. Yeah, and he gestures to the farm, though he does not dismount his horse.
It looks like no one's here.
He may be inside, sir. I don't know if he tills the fields anymore.
What good is a farm if you don't till the fields? And he starts getting off his horse. It's an arduous and painful-looking process. And he falls from a very high height to the ground.
And just as an aside, Sir Queegan, what good is a farm if you don't till the fields? Perhaps it's all related in some way.
It's all connected.
Yeah.
It was never a farm. It was always a breeding ground.
So
Sex
Queegan,
farm.
he seemed to be in a
Sex
strange
farm.
mood.
It was always a sex dungeon.
Maybe
Patroclus, was your father running a sex dungeon? Don't lie to me, boy. I'll know it.
Don't be embarrassed.
Don't be embarrassed.
we'll yell at you
Have you
if
been
you're
dreaming of the
embarrassed.
sex dungeon?
We'll yell at you if you're embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed.
I'll dismount and follow Sequegan.
I'll dismount as well.
Yeah, same.
Patrick just
Stay
looks
here,
like he
Bojack.
doesn't want to go with you. He's happy to stay with the horses and presumably the other three squires that we've never really coloured.
We've
in,
never
but they're always
named.
there.
Yes.
Yeah, they're there,
Yes.
and we'll worry about them when we have to.
I just call him boy because he could never live up to Dame Fiona.
Well, maybe
She
if
was
any of you
a-
had
she
ever
was a
referred to your
squire.
squire by a name, they would also have a fun little side adventure where we learn about who they are.
Yeah.
But no
Was
one
that all we had
has.
to do?
I just talked to him to berate him and tell him he's not. He'll never be a Fiona.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
it's hard to live up to me.
All right, so you head up to the door of the farmhouse. This small little cottage. It's probably not dissimilar to the buildings in the village that you visited in Modron's Forest. We don't have to go into too much detail because that was in a previous adventure that some people may not have seen. But it is like a very, it's not made with brick. It's made with sort of mud, till, and hay. It is a very cheap building. It could be set ablaze with, even like the briefest spark of a match. But luckily, because of that iron sky that is almost ever present, everything is very wet and moist at all times, including this cottage. But there is very little sign of life. The door, however, is closed, and what windows there are shaded over.
So Quagan will approach the door and knock on it. Clang, clang, clang.
While there is no answer to the door, when you knock on the door, it just opens slightly because it wasn't actually closed all the way.
Oh my goodness.
Hello? Hello? And he starts to slowly push the door open.
All right. The first thing that hits you is the overwhelming smell of do you know that stale laundry smell? If you ever you put the washing on and you open the washing machine, so that wicked stale laundry
That
smell.
mildewy kind of situation.
Yeah, it's a mixture of that and beer breath.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, mead breath. Just hits you in the face, and the room inside is dark.
Oh.
It is very messy. There's a single bed, like a mattress in the corner.
Brian.
There's yeah.
Sorry, you can finish your description.
I'd really prefer you interrupt me. What? What would you like to say? What was your question? I want you to be involved, Paula.
Well, would Fiona notice as we around the doorway or as we're entering, Fiona would be looking for any symbols or things, superstitious things that might be this is maybe not period accurate, but a horseshoe over the door or something that would
something
show
like that.
if he is still thinking about or taking seriously this curse.
You can't see anything, I suppose, related to your beliefs. What you do notice as the door opens and what little sunlight there is filters into the home, you do see on the far the far wall is a very crude but obvious cross
Okay.
on the wall. So while that might not be necessarily something specifically to ward away evil, it would indicate a Christian belief.
Okay.
And so, yes, the room is dark. There's a single mattress in one corner, upon which, with his back to you, lies a man in very bedraggled and stained peasant clothing. He has a big head of mostly grey but brownish, long, wild hair, and you can just see from behind. And he groans as the door.
Patroclus Senior. Is that you? Mr. Patroclus? What? I'm sure we asked his name on the way over, but
What is his name?
what is his name?
I'm sure I even wrote it down. What his name was going to be? Cadwallon. I did.
Cadwallon.
Cadwallon. Cadwallon, wake up.
He rolls over. He's got this big bushy beard, and his nose is very red and threaded with varicose veins, and he's got like rosacea on his forehead, big bushy eyebrows. He's like, "What? Who's that there? Who is that? Oh, close the door. The light is blinding."
Honestly, I think Patroclus made out for the best in this situation. Ugh.
My name is Sir Quigan. I'm a vassal knight of your Lord Robert. Get out of bed and come to the doorway immediately.
You look, and he's as soon as you mention that, he is like overcome with a new lease on life. He blinks, and he sits up. He goes, "A knight? A knight, you said?" And he stands up. He's taller than you.
Well,
You said a
I
knight?
like that you had to add that.
yeah, we all just assume, but
Yeah.
A knight?
I'm not going to just walk into your home uninvited.
Oh, okay. Oh, you won't have to do that. And he marches over to the door, and he... are you standing at the door? You're not inside the door,
I'm
right?
in the doorway. I pushed open the door,
Cool.
and I called in from the doorway.
Cool. He walks over to the door, and he grabs the door, and he slams it shut as best he can. He says, "I don't want nothing to do with you, knights. You bring nothing but pain and misery to everybody you walk into. I don't nothing to do with you. So you get out, and you tell Lord Robert he'll get his money when I make profit on my farm."
Are we saying the door is shut, or could I have
Well,
stuck
somewhat.
my,
At
my
least, I
boot
mean,
in
it's,
the door?
I say door. It's like a piece of wood that's hanging by a string,
Right, it's not latching
So, it's
easily.
not latching. Yeah. It's
Right.
like a barred
I don't think so. That was so rude.
She Sophina comes up and just absolutely not. That can't be. You there? What was his name again?
Go away.
What was his name?
Cadwallon.
Cadwallon. I say, open this door right now.
No. I don't want to talk to you.
We have your son here, you fool. Don't you want to relieve him of this curse?
You're my son? Are
Yes.
you crazy? Why would I let you in with my son? He's cursed. Close the door. You're mad. I definitely won't let you in now that I know you've got the curse boy with you.
Well, I can't help but be honest.
Cadwallon, this is really all quite foolish. We're going to come in if we wish. Lord Robert is going to take your house if he wishes, and your land if he wishes. It's really quite pointless blathering on about what you don't want to happen. I suggest you open the door, or the latter will occur rather quickly.
And just as an aside, Sir Quigan, Lord Robert could take his farm, Lord Robert could take his house. He could take anything from anybody at any point. The texts allow it to be so. How is that possible? He opens the door. Well then, what is it that you want to know? And we'll come back after the break. More
Yeah.
Pendragon, Under Nine Sky. Break time.
Yogurt and booze.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yogurt booze, line
Time
it
to
up.
get some wine and
Together at
Chobani.
last.
It's Friday night, and it's time for chaos! We got Ross Bryant!
His skill has gone from a paltry 20 to a manly and robust 21.
Noura Ibrahim in the house.
If you fumble on a roll, you're breaking your elbows.
We got Rob Kirkovich.
You're a fucking intern, and you'll always be in it.
Joe O'Brien, everybody. Joe!
Mr. Walsh,
Dr. Walsh, tell you what, I'll allow it once.
I sort of thought between us there was a little,
I'll fucking kill you. You have heroin?
I accept you enthrall me, ever chaste.
You gotta have to get used to this shit.
You hear the cocking of a gun.
So what do you think?
Who really is this pale viper? It's just someone going like,
London Bridge is falling down.
you have to meet all the guys.
Drunken, shirt sucking.
And then Carter invents the fist bump. This is the most fun I've had in a long time.
Oh, we back into that.
Victory squad.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Pendragon, Under an Iron Sky, the farmer's boy. Here on the Glass Cannon Network, where we are celebrating Gen Con, and specifically we are celebrating Chaosium Day.
Yeah,
at Gen Con.
Chaosium Day
Yes,
2025.
Chaosium Day.
Or as I call
Exactly.
it, time for Chaosium.
There you go.
The Chaosium.
Nice.
Exactly. That is us. It is our 50th anniversary this year. We're very excited. We love doing stuff with the Glass Cannon Network. If you love the Glass Cannon Network doing stuff with us, best way to do that is to go to chaosium.com and make yourself some purchases. And this is not a hard sell because everything we sell is awesome. And if you like doing awesome stuff with awesome people, you can go there and you can even get a discount for doing so. So if you like Pendragon, if this is your first time watching it, go pick up the starter set or the Game Master's Handbook or the core rulebook, whatever you want, using the code PENCANNON2 to get 15% off. Or also, Chaosium Day, you will also see some Age of Vikings, one of our newest games.
Yeah.
Age of Vikings. You can use the code VikingsGC. So that's like Vikings Glass Cannon, but VikingsGC to get 15% off the Age of Vikings core rulebook.
Yes.
And if you've been watching around, we don't know when it's going to happen yet, but you can see Jared Logan run some Age of Vikings already on the
I want
Glass
the
Cannon
nice
channel.
copy.
Oh, that's a
I got
nice
the
one.
nice
Yeah, look,
copy.
I love
Yeah.
the pretty copies.
I got the fancy
Skid
one.
nice, skid ass nicely if you could get the nice one.
That's awesome.
And also there'll probably be some Call of Cthulhu happening today too.
Let me tell a very brief story, a true story. So our producer, post-production producer, who does like all of the posts on all of these shows that you're seeing for Gen Con, among others, CJ, he does all of the audio sweetening, mastering, and mixing with the video and all that kind of stuff. He was so taken in by Under an Iron Sky that he went, got the starter set, and convinced his buddies, who I think, exclusively play Pathfinder and D&D kind of stuff, and was like, you gotta try Pendragon, like it's so good. And he got them going, and they're like underway, and he's just raving about it. He says that they're having so much fun, and the adventure is awesome, and the pre-gens in there are great in the starter set. I remember we played it at Gen Con like 3 years ago now,
Yeah.
2 or 3 years ago, and we had so much fun with that adventure. Anyway, the true story from the offices of the Glass Cannon. Another successful Pendragon story. Another converted player.
And what's messed up is he actually spent the money buying it, as opposed to just asking one of these fellow Glass Cannon people if he could buy the books. So,
Oh, no, he
what a
asked.
hero.
We said no.
That's
Joe
not the
channeled to
tragedy.
Quegan and said no.
No. However Sequegan talks. So,
No.
So,
No.
back to our story, The Farmer's Boy. Cadwallon, Patroclus's loving father, has just opened the door because he's feared for the threat of his home being taken away.
I think Patroclus is not his real name. I think I named him Patroclus. Because it doesn't seem like maybe his father has an eye for the classics. So I'm thinking that this is just the name I gave him. I wonder
Yeah.
what his real name is. I don't know.
There's really no way of knowing. You're great at making the GM have to look up more names. Good.
I have that page open right now, so I can give him one if you'd like, Brian.
Yeah, what do you think? Yeah, this will be fun.
Yeah.
What do you think that Patroclus's born name is?
Hermel.
His Christian name?
Hermel.
Herbal?
Hermel?
Hermel. It's in the male names list. Hermel.
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 That's that little cat that used to hang out with Garfield.
Yes,
Hermel.
who has now been shipped
now-
to Abu
now-
Dhabi.
Patroclus gets to be
Really?
like, that's a name I've not heard for a long, long time.
It'll be well.
Hermel.
It'll be well.
All
Everyone.
right, so. Everyone. Of course I know it. It's me.
Of course I know. It's me. I haven't gotten my name Obi-Wan since before you were born.
All right, so Cadwallon. Let's open the door. All right. What do you knights want to know? He spits on the ground.
Your son
Unnecessary.
tells a rather interesting story of a foraging trip into the woods where he encountered someone by the name of Baristus. Do you know this name? Do you remember this story?
Yes, I remember the story.
And do you believe... Oh,
Sir,
Sorry, I'm hoping that's just a
please.
summer cold. Yes. Baristus.
Baristos.
Horrible devil man who lives in the woods took my boy and corrupted him and cursed him and sent him back here to curse me as well. And this curse is infectious and it bleeds into everything around it like tortured soil or something that would sap the life of everything around it, like a mosquito almost. Is that everything you need?
Listen, Goodman.
He's not a poet.
No. Listen, Goodman Cadwallon, I have yet to hear any evidence of what your former son was afflicted with.
He had dreams.
What is the nature of this curse?
He had dreams of the end of the world. And they would come upon him every night. Stories that no child like mine had ever been told. He couldn't have just conjured it from nothing, and he would wake screaming in the night with saying that the walls had ripped off his room, that he would see colors and explosions in the sky, fire raining down upon us, and he would cry and cry and cry, and it wasn't until I called for some of you people, some knights, some supposed knights, to come and solve our problem, that they supposedly got to the bottom of the story and didn't actually help us at all before taking their gold and marching off, everything all good.
Who were those knights?
Oh, I don't remember their names. Horrible trash knights. You're all the same. You all just walk around, preach this, that, not actually gonna help anybody. You didn't help me. Does this look like the environment of a man who is living curse-free?
It looks like the environment of a man who has given up on himself.
I've chicken egg situation. Hey, if you were cursed, would you just keep on going?
Oh, oof.
Also, you complain about knights coming in here and not helping you, but yet we are here trying to help you.
Yeah, so that's what the last ones did, so prove me wrong. I know the only way to undo the curse is to go find Baristos and kill him and make sure that his corpse is consecrated in the eye of the Lord. So that
All
his
right, then,
soul
where is
truly
he?
does plunge into hell. He lives in the forest, I don't go down there. The boy Hermel, met him at the crossroads. You know what happens at the crossroads, don't you? He looks at the red-headed, left-handed woman. You know what happens at the crossroads.
Do I know what happens at the crossroads?
Can you make
that's where we found
spiritual,
you.
not spiritual.
Fiona.
Folklore roll. Folklore is the word I'm thinking of.
I'd rather make a spiritual roll.
You
Yeah,
always
anyone-
find the devil at a crossroads. That's always where it happens.
Yeah.
I do not succeed at that at all. 14 over 6. So
Okay. Anyone else like to make a folklore roll?
I have pretty good folklore.
Sure.
I have some points in that.
2 under 9.
Yeah,
Nice.
first success of
Two.
the
First
day.
success.
Under 7.
That's
Ooh.
great because I failed 18
Okay.
over 12.
Sequegan and Sakaradok, you know that you always meet the devil at the crossroads.
Heard that somewhere.
Yeah.
Excuse me, are you comparing me to the devil?
No, I'm just saying it's an astonishing coincidence.
No, completely unrelated, Dame.
Totally unrelated.
This Barostas, how do you know him to be a devilkind?
Well, what the knights who came to me and explained their findings. It was many years ago, and we were on the brink of famine. The harvest had been low. We were almost out of fennel and cabbage. And I sent our boy to the market to trade what we had for a more diverse storage. And that stupid young boy met this cursed man at the crossroads and exchanged with him all that we had left. Foolishly accepting nothing but a curse in response. Now, what these wretched knights tried to tell me was that he actually exchanged them for another foodstuff which my boy, who was a very loyal young son, hid from me and ate quietly, and apparently this food was actually the source of the curse. Source of the curse. It was the source of the curse. It was the source of the curse. And that makes no sense to me. Because even if the food was the source of the curse, where did the boy get the food from? And this is why the knights really phoned in what they were doing, in my opinion. An expression we definitely used. Back then, they really phoned it
It
in.
sounds like he got the food from Baristus.
Exactly.
Yes. And
Oh,
have-
I
that
see what
food
you're
is what they
saying.
said
And
was-
he
was
cursed
cursed.
the food, so it still all comes down to Baristus. I understand. I see.
Yes.
Which I'm
so
picking
he
up
must
what
be
you're putting
killed,
down.
and they refused to do it. They even met with him. They treated with him, apparently.
Why
and they
did
did
they
not
refuse to
see
do
fit.
it? Why did they tell you that they didn't do it?
Because I had no money with which to pay them, I'm sure. Why else would they refuse it? It wasn't the actual call of God. That's why you knights, you sleep every night on a feather pillow on a straw bed. You know not the hardship of the true believers.
Oh, right. Oh, well. Ugh.
Well, have you seen Barostas since?
No, I know he loiters by the crossroads, waiting to ensnare weary travelers. I would not set foot deeper into Modron's forest, should my life depend on it.
Well, I am
simply wait
weary.
here for the curse to come to fruition, the world to end.
Yes. Well, perhaps we shall take a journey into your forest and see if we come across this Barostas at the crossroads.
Well, if you do, what are you going to do to him?
Obviously, kill him.
Thank you.
And his
Finally, a
head-
knight I can
Sequegan's head
agree with.
snaps.
Yeah.
at Dame Sophina.
Does she look like she means that? Do you mean that, Sophina, or are you being...
If he's of the devil,
She means
and if he
everything
is
she says.
cursed, true. And this is supposedly to ward off the end of the world. I see this as a win-win.
Well,
Yes. I think if the evidence does point us in that direction, then we would be well within our rights to kill him.
Well, I will say
I'm
we'll
sure
be
we'll
doing
ask him
it.
questions first.
Yes, we'll
We're not-
investigate.
We're not uncivilized.
Not at all. Well, one of us is, but 3 of us aren't. So we will
I just
delve into
appreciate the way
this.
you all talk about me right in front of me. Whatever
Don't
we
wave that
do,
left hand at me.
we'll be doing it for Patroclus, and not for you, Sir Cadwallon.
Ah, yes. Well, that is to do for Patroclus is to do for me, because he and I are of one flesh, of one blood. So yes, we shall seek out this man and learn the truth of the matter. If he is sent by the devil, then we shall dispatch of him. This has the makings of a worthy quest.
Can we cut to going through the forest on horses?
Sure. There's nothing else you want to do here.
Yeah, boy, bye.
Does he have any beer?
Yes, he does.
Can we have some?
I need some for Bojack.
Yeah, I think,
Jack's craving.
yeah, the horse
Jack's
needs some.
getting a little jumpy.
He
He
would
gets a
offer
little
you each
irritable.
a swig of his mead sack.
I don't know about that.
Although
beer.
he does look like he has pretty aggressive gingivitis and something else going on. So it's up to you if you want to.
Maybe we should just go.
Yeah.
Now
I think we just go. Thank
Maybe
you
just
so
go.
much. What
Nothing from my maid
hospitality.
sack then.
No.
you
No.
can-
Maybe
Let's
stop
do that.
calling it that.
You want to have a suckle of my
also
meat
yes.
sack, do you, sir?
No.
Cicada?
No, it's
that away.
awful. It's awful.
Yes.
Patroclus, was your father always that pathetic?
I barely recognized him, sir. I'm glad he didn't recognize me. I assumed if he would have addressed me, but then Brian would have had to do that thing where he plays two people talking to each other.
Yes, we
No
didn't
one
want
wants that.
Avoided that.
Intolerable.
No.
Yes. But no, he was never like that. I remember him being a stronger man. But perhaps he was always like this, and men are strong to every boy when he's maybe 7 or 8 years. Anyway.
What about the farm? I know that you had struggled with a difficult harvest that particular season, but in
we
general,
did run a farm. I remember
did he
the farm
run
ran.
the farm well?
Yes, my father tilled the fields, and we did have a few seasons back to back where all we could grow was fennel and cabbage. And I remember him. I remember now taking the fennel and cabbage that we had to try and to trade it with the village. But yes, and I do remember trading with somebody. I remember
did you
the
have
food that he said.
Food to eat. Oh, yes.
Yeah, I don't really remember if I kept it to myself. I might have if I was so hungry. My father was very strict, you see. I could only have a meal had I worked just as hard as he, which I think is an admirable way to be raised.
We'd have a lot easier time getting food now.
Yes, well, now that I work for knights,
Yes, I suspect that
and
you
perhaps one
outworked
day I'll be
your-
one, eh?
Well, don't get ahead of yourself, Patroclus. But at least you can rest easy in the knowledge that you outwork your father every day with very little effort.
Yes, of course.
Oh, so good.
All right.
Well, let us
So
go
you-
to the
you-
crossroads, I
You
think.
depart on horseback.
Yes. We have a devil to
Yes.
meet. Dame Sophina has a devil to slay.
That's right. Shouldn't be too difficult.
No.
We have horses, and we're knights. We have swords.
And
We are knights.
your devils aren't
That's right.
real, so it shouldn't be any trouble to kill them. My devils are real, but yours aren't, so this one is definitely fake. This one's definitely just a man.
You and all of your people literally made up everything you believe in.
Oh, and how did you get your beliefs?
That's maybe
Our
it's
entire belief
a
system
little
is based on
patronizing,
fact.
I think.
I will say this time, Fiona, for your sake, I hope you are correct. This it would be much easier to slay a mere mortal man than a devil.
Though, if it's like an imp, or if it's a fae or something, then who knows what we'll have to do. So I'm not saying it's not nothing, but
Could be any manner of things. The devil has many ways of manifesting in our world that are not horned men with red skin and hooves. We should be cautious. Could be just a man.
Yes, it could appear that way. Very wise, Caradoc. We'll keep our eyes peeled. Clop, 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 clop.
Any other theological debates we'd like to have?
There was no debate, Brian. It's
Any
quite
other group
clear.
we'd
no.
like to insult?
It was just a setting straight, not a
It was really more of a lesson for one of us.
As an actually religious person, I'm having a blast playing this pagan and being like, your religion's dumb.
It's very liberating.
Yeah.
Very, very. While you've passed through Modron's forest before, you've never been this far south. The forest floor is dark with leafy detritus, and the path is barely perceptible, as it is clearly used so infrequently. I would like to be able to make some rolls.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think the one that makes the most sense here, I think, unfortunately for all of you, is going to be horsemanship. I'll let you choose horsemanship or awareness.
Horsemanship's way better.
Horsemanship,
No,
for sure.
horsemanship. I don't think I've ever made a horsemanship roll successful.
Oh, if I'd picked awareness, I would have critted.
But instead
Why
you
does this
pull it?
keep happening to me?
I would have too.
I Paula'd. I rolled an 11 over 10.
Oh, I'm going to go awareness then.
Can I change which one it was now that I've seen my roll?
No. The best way to do that would be to have not said anything and then said, "Oh, actually, I chose to do this." You made a whole big song and dance
It's
over
true.
it. So
But
now
then
we all
she
know.
wouldn't be able to live with herself.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
You see the bind she's
I
in.
did succeed. It's just not a crit. I succeeded on
Oh,
horsemanship.
okay. You didn't pull it.
5 under 10. No, I
Yeah,
didn't
I
pull
Paula'd.
it.
Like you pull it.
Yeah.
Noura Paula. I got the same result as Paula did. I got
Yeah.
a 6. Under
So you
under
both
10.
passed. And Sequegan?
And I failed 15 over 9.
Okay. I was just thinking if Paula Ing is getting 1 over what you needed, being 1 off a crit, then surely failing a passion roll and then critting the passion check to see if
That's
you go
Joe
to
in
price
it.
has got to be no Joe. That's a Joe.
There's so
O'Brien.
many
Yeah, that's a
Joes,
Joe.
but
It's
that
not
has
Joe.
to enter the
Apparently you
lexicon.
have bad luck on a lot of your games. I've heard about this. It's like a thing you're known for.
You know, it's a funny thing. A lot of
Yeah.
people have said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And quite a lot of people, Brian, have said you need to play games where you roll low to succeed.
They don't understand. That's not how Dice Curse
And I
works.
roll a 16 and,
And
a
yet-
15 to epically destroy the mind of my character for the remainder of his life. I'm
How
already
did you,
thinking about when I'm
like-
going to play his son, Jasper.
You rolled
as a
so
3-year-old.
badly, you incorporated a Call of Cthulhu mechanic into a
Yeah.
game that doesn't even
that's
have it.
right. We had to take it off one of our other wonderful Chaosium products and then put it this one. So those of you who passed, note that had you not been sort of paying proper attention with your horse, if your horses hadn't been, did you those of you who passed, was it a horsemanship or an awareness?
Horsemanship.
Okay.
Horsemanship.
Yeah. So, had it not been for your horse's sort of natural inclination to find pathways, you almost would have gone right past the crossroads because it is so overgrown and unused that you nearly missed it. So, and your little marching column is still moving as you both notice that you're about to pass through the crossroads. What would you like to do?
Hold on, everyone. I think it's right here. I think these are the crossroads. Yes.
This
Yes,
right
this
here.
is it.
Look. I know it's quite overgrown, but I think this is it. Maybe
Well,
I'll
now what?
get down off my horse and I'll start like kind of kicking away some of the leaves and stuff, seeing if I can like.
Yeah, you can see
Clear
that
off
definitely
area,
there's
yeah.
like a path there that has been used over time.
Well done, Dame Fiona.
Well, thank you.
Fiona, now that we are here, how do your people summon your dark master? Did they call out for him, or?
Well, perhaps I would trade anything for some food right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one way of doing it, of course. A lot of times also we just strip bare, completely bare, totally naked as the day we were born. And we meet up with other people and we frolic in, rituals of lust.
Oh no.
It's
No.
disgusting.
I will.
So I think we should all do that now, don't you think?
Well, I'm a little self-conscious being so willowy and all.
Listen, I know my arms are very graceful. as was rolled in my character sheet. But
Graceful arms.
I know I have
Oh,
graceful
wait.
arms, but
I hear whistling.
I hear something, yes.
Whistling on the wind.
You hear whistling. Around the corner walks a very tidy-looking woman with a small basket. Comes through the forest and she's whistling. She's got blonde hair which is tied back in braids. She's clearly of the peasantry class, but she's not quite on the level of peasantry as Cadwellon was, if that makes sense. She comes around the corner and she's like aghast. She gasps. Oh! Good golly, I'm so sorry. You gave me quite a fright. Hello.
Oh,
I don't
Hello.
usually see people this far in the forest.
we didn't mean to frighten you.
No, it's all right. I just wasn't expecting it. It's usually where I walk to get, some quiet alone time just among the trees.
Yes, it is lovely having a moment to do that, isn't it?
Yes.
We are looking for a barrister. Do you know anyone of that name or where we might find him?
Oh. You were friends of his as well?
Yeah.
yes,
You are friends,
yes.
Barristas?
Yes. Great friends.
Well, yes.
I mean,
Well, that is-
here's the thing. When we would like to be friends with him, we're not actually. But we'd like to be, so we need to meet him.
Oh, that is quite strange. So you've heard of him?
Our
Yes, well,
parents
see-
were friends, so it was that's one of
Yeah.
those situations.
Oh.
I think Fiona in this moment knows she shouldn't be honest, but she has a 17 in honesty. So can I roll to see
Yeah,
if
we have
I
to,
would be?
so this is what we're going to do. So if everyone who does know Pendragon, once one of your traits is at 15 or higher, you are famous for that.
Famous.
And it can become a detriment mechanically. So if your character, like Paula's character right now, wants to act in opposite, so not honest but deceitful, you actually have to check to see if you fail your famous trait first. So Paula's going to roll and try and roll higher than 17, and if she succeeds, if she fails by rolling higher than 17, then she can choose to act deceitfully.
I rolled an 11.
Okay, you spill just tell everybody.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's not worth trying. We can't. Look, it's best to be honest. We think that Barristas has cursed our friend Patroclus here, and we need to talk to him to see if he can take the curse away. So can you tell us where he is, please?
Oh.
And if it's true that he cursed him, we might have to kill him.
Oh, well,
Fiona,
Now, there's telling the truth and there's telling the truth.
it's telling the truth and then saying every single thing you think, which is not necessarily telling the truth.
Noted.
not-
I will try and bear that in mind next time. I don't have to say everything. I just don't have to lie. Got it?
This Barristas, you're a friend of his?
sorry, I'm still just taking that all in. Well, yes, he was a very close friend of mine. I loved him dearly.
Is he dead already?
Well, I was going to say, you won't have any luck. I don't have to worry about you trying to kill my friend, because, unfortunately, no, yes, he returned to the arms of the Lord
Oh no.
last winter.
When?
What a horrible fate.
Yeah.
Oh. Well done. What do we do now?
If you don't mind my asking, in what way did he join the Lord's arms?
Well, as I'm sure your parents told you, he was a very old man.
Oh yeah, no, our parents
Right.
didn't know him. That's the lie
that
we
was
abandoned.
a lie. Oh,
Yes,
okay.
we
Sorry,
abandoned
that
the
was,
lie. With
that was cleared up.
the
Pardon
second
me.
thing that she said. Although actually, a funny thing, killing him, that was not true.
Yeah.
But everything else,
Well, no. Yeah, he was just a very old man. And, as I understand it, when our time comes, our time does come.
Can I figure out if she's lying?
You can make an intrigue roll if you would like.
intrigue.
Yes, please.
Anyone can make an intrigue roll.
I'd like to make an
Okay.
intrigue
Yes,
roll.
I would like to make an intrigue.
You're quite good at intrigue, aren't you, Dame Safina? From your
I
family
am.
trait?
Yes.
You are.
And I have pumped points into intrigue,
And
as Sir
I-
Quegan attempts to.
Finally
get better at it.
succeeded.
Yay!
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I did not. I failed.
I did not either.
What'd you
Sense
get, Nora?
Sarcasm.
I rolled a not much, 12 under 15.
15 intrigue?
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Hey.
I got a 5 under 11.
Okay.
Nice.
And everybody else?
An 8 over
Okay.
6.
Okay.
18 over 9.
Okay,
Doubled
so
up.
to everybody, she appears to be being truthful. So, well,
What
if you would
do
still
we
like to meet
do?
him, I can take you to him if you would like.
Oh, yes.
I'm not sure what this curse business is about. Could you tell me a bit more about that?
Well, to be honest, it is a rather wild theory. We have no proof of anything, only that perhaps Barris's run-in with this one here. Patroclus, come up here. Show yourself.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Barristus met him as a child, and ever since he's been haunted by dreams. We don't know if perhaps they are the same dreams that Barristus may have been plagued by. We're trying to get to the bottom of it.
Yes.
So, perhaps curse is not the right word. Perhaps this boy here, is similarly afflicted.
Well,
Did Barristus ever speak of dreams of the end of the world?
well, Barrister spoke of many things. He was a noble man who I think traveled further than anyone I'd ever met. And he brought back riches and wonders from worlds unknown to us.
Now, when you say noble, do you just use that word however you feel like it? Or do you actually noble?
Or was he a titled nobleman?
Does it have actual meaning to you? Do words
No,
matter?
he was not a titled nobleman. He was just a very kind man.
Oh, so he's a kind
seemed to be
guy.
of,
I see.
yeah.
Okay. Then we will treat him differently then.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
I met
That he
him
cannot
because
that he cannot meet my gaze.
No. You won't.
Well, he won't because he's 6 feet under.
oh my god.
We all chuckle.
I mean, sorry. That was just a little night joke. We face death all the time, so we must make jokes about it in order to,
Of course.
not cry.
I met him because during the very grim harvest of some years back, he very kindly offered vegetables and food from his grove to my family.
Oh, Patroclus, is that what you were offered? Has this sparked a memory in you?
Oh, well, he didn't give me many foods. It was just a punnet of mushrooms.
Interesting.
And this food he gave your
Oh,
family.
interesting.
You thrived on this food? Your family was
Yes, we did.
healthy and hale and lived
he gave us
quite a long
cabbages
while?
and fennel and I think some carrots.
Cabbages and fennel? That is your cabbages and fennel, Patroclus.
Oh God, her family thrived off my food.
You did a good thing.
Killer.
No, you did a good
Kill
thing.
You heard the boy. He's giving an order.
Swing.
Sorry, woman. Sorry, old lady. No. Perhaps yes. Perhaps you could take us to his resting place.
Well, I just want to remind everybody, in case you as players did forget, that Cadwellon said that what the order he gave was that Baristos should be killed and that his
Yes.
corpse be consecrated in the eyes of the Lord.
Oh.
His
Right.
soul may plunge to hell and end the curse.
Right.
So, if that is so, she can. Of course, I can take you to the grove. Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
take
and
us to where
let's
his
see.
corpse lieth,
Yes.
please.
And she begins
Now-
to lead. She turns around and
Dame Safina.
continues whistling. She
What?
goes.
I'm going to say this quietly because
Well,
I
she's
don't
whistling
want.
pretty loudly, so you
Great.
got-
I don't
you
want her to
whisper.
hear.
Yeah.
Dame Safina, if
Yes.
we find this corpse and it needs to be consecrated, would it not have already been done during the burial ritual? Or what exactly do you all do to consecrate a corpse?
Well, she didn't clarify that he was a Christian man, but we shall know, I suppose, when we
That's
see his
true.
resting place.
Ah, yes, very good point. So maybe he isn't a Christian man, and so that's why
I
he
think
wouldn't
she
have been
said he was.
consecrated.
She said in the arms of the Lord, but
Yeah, that's right.
So
Come on.
she
could be Christian.
believes.
she could be.
Right. We don't know.
True.
Interesting.
We have to
Right.
investigate. We have to inspect the
Yes.
grave.
We shall
We must
dig up the
inspect
corpse
the grave.
and inspect the grave.
dig him up.
Yes.
Pull out his tongue.
We shall exhume the corpse, pull it to pieces. We'll figure out if he's Christian or
then
not.
we shall know.
We shall know who's a Christian
Throw
or
him in
not.
the lake and see if it floats.
Is there a lake near here?
There's one just over there. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
All right. And as you're walking horseback, Patroclus comes up to your side, Sakaradok, and he speaks quietly to you as you pace. Similarly, he doesn't want to be overheard, particularly by this woman, of whom nobody's asked her name.
No, so
And
important.
So bad at that.
Some woman.
She's a peasant. What does it matter?
We're such
Sir.
dicks.
Sir, I Sakaradok.
Yes, my boy.
I have concerns. What of the beast, sir?
Oh, the beast. Oh,
The
well.
beast.
The beast. Well, if
Not
this
worry.
beast. If this beast does manifest from the world of your memory into our own, we are strong of arm and Roman of nose. We shall defeat him and lay him in the earth next to this foul pagan that served him.
Well, I know that Dame Fiona killed
and
that
it's-
giant, and Dame Safina killed all those purple warthogs, but I'm not sure.
That's right.
That's right.
Fuchsia warthogs.
Yes. You have an excellent memory.
I just don't want anyone to get hurt just for trying to help me.
No. You should know, Patroclus, that the life of a knight is a life of danger. This is the life to which you aspire. One which one day I will help you to attain. Possibly.
Besides, Patroclus, assuming that I'm overhearing this at all,
Exactly.
when you take the oath of a knight, you promise to have honor, and part of having honor is to defend the weak, is to defend those who are lesser and lower than you, and to do what is right by everyone. And so that includes you. Of course we're going to take care of you.
Yes, regardless of whether you could look us in the eye or not.
Exactly.
Sorry.
One day you may earn that right.
I did. It could happen for you too.
That's right.
Yes, Fiona has
I was
earned
quite
her
taken
station.
aback when I saw Dame Fiona's eyes for the first time 2 months ago.
It was like looking at the sun.
Oh my goodness. She has lovely eyes. Never looked at them before.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Maybe she is more than just a wretched, godless pagan. Maybe she's a woman, a human being.
Perhaps she could learn to use her right hand.
Look, they tried.
Like a normal human.
They tried to teach me, and I just could not do it.
No ambidexterity for you. So this woman leads you to a small grove, and you can hear. You're not far from the sea, so you're very far south. You've never been this far south. In the distance, you can hear the rolling waves crashing against the cliff sides. And it sets a wonderful scene for this small clearing that you come to, where there is not freshly turned earth on the grave, but you can tell that the grass that has grown on it is younger than the grass around it. And at its head is a big stone headstone, carved with his name in Kimric. Can any of you read? What is everyone's literacy?
Yes. My literacy is now 10.
Oh wow, that's quite high.
Ah,
Yeah.
mine is a 6.
He's invested. I cannot read. Why read? I read the signs of nature. The breeze that blows.
Those
the
who do
smell
have
of the
literacy,
grass.
please make a literacy roll.
Yes.
Nope,
John Elway.
19.
Oh,
19.
no.
So Caradoc, it does read something along the lines of, here lies Baristos the Wise, beloved of the old gods.
Oh.
Oh my.
But no one else can read this. Whether or not you pretend like you can is completely up to you.
Yes. So he was not buried after the Christian fashion after all. Well, there's only one thing for it.
The other thing is that in this grove, near the trees, at the base of the trees nearby, which sort of surround his gravesite, do grow a lot of mushrooms.
Could we take a look at those mushrooms?
The woman says, "Oh no, I wouldn't. They're not very good for you."
Oh, so Quiggin, you should eat some. I'm sure nothing will happen to you.
And he strips off his armor and just starts just like shoving mushrooms into his face, and then he runs off into the woods.
And that's how it happened.
Yep, there we go.
All that paperwork finally drove him crazy.
I assume we would know.
In the end, it was bureaucracy that drove him mad.
Yes, bureaucracy that broke his
All that
mind.
red tape. We would know that some mushrooms make you sick or maybe might make you hallucinate or things like that. Is that something that we would know, being people who occasionally maybe have to forage as we travel? I don't know.
You would. Most of you would know the basics of.
Yeah.
Look, there are some plants that you can eat and some plants that you can't eat. I'm gonna have you all make. I'm gonna say a hunting roll.
Hunting.
You have hunting.
I was trying to figure out which role it would be.
Do I have
So hunting covers that, huh?
I succeeded.
Oh, Fiona, that's big.
I rolled a 1 under 5.
Nice. 2 under 5.
Yeah.
Nice. Wow. Nice.
I rolled a 17. That is a fail.
I rolled
Show
another
it.
John
That would
Owen
be a
with
really
a
good
5.
roll in like Pathfinder, right? That'd
Make
be like
sure
a
to-
32.
That
probably
would
after
be,
modifier.
really good.
Yeah.
Make sure to check those boxes.
Oh, yeah, good call. Thank you.
Yeah.
I
Check
can't
those-
wait to get back to my pagan character in Pathfinder.
And Sir Caradoc, did you pass your hunting roll?
No. No, I did not.
Okay. So Dame Safina and Dame Fiona, you know that these particular mushrooms, while they won't kill you, they do cause very, very vivid hallucinations.
There you go.
Yes.
Oh my
Which we
god.
all
Susan.
know is from the devil.
That's right.
I have an
Right.
idea. Oh, everyone, I have an idea. Patroclus, I think I know what has happened.
Okay.
You
And
were
as you're about to
cursed.
speak, you hear movement in the woods nearby,
Swing.
like the leaves crackling beneath multiple footsteps.
Who goes there? Show yourself.
Your attention is drawn to the tree line by the grove, where, depending on how you are feeling about this whole story, you may not have believed it, but now you see it. And it truly is a beast. It is a quadrupedal creature, tall, with a neck that must be as long as your lance. Its head ends in horns, third horns that end with knuckles. And its color is like that of wheat, speckled with splotches of dirt.
Oh my god.
All 4 of its legs, skinny, which look like coconuts buried halfway up the legs beneath its fur. And it stands by the grove and it eats from the tree's leaves.
What the devil is that thing?
I don't know what it really is.
Evil, kill it!
Oh,
What does everybody do?
that is genius.
Can
That
I?
is genius.
I mean,
I draw my bow.
Yeah?
yeah. I mean, certainly my first instinct is to try to kill this thing. But is there any kind of worldliness roll that I could make?
yeah, worldly.
To identify that this
Well, the worldly is a trait, and that's more about it's like the opposite to spirituality, right? It's where they're all like, this is not a spiritual thing. This is
that's not
clearly
like,
just an
it's not
animal
like a
we've
skill.
never
That's
encountered
not-
before. So,
Does Patroclus recognize this from his dreams? Like, is this something that he has seen?
Patroclus is fucking terrified because that's a monster. That's a fucking
Patroclus,
monster.
you
Look
must
at that thing.
kill this. You have to slay it, Patroclus. That is the only way to break the curse.
He is absolutely terrified. I don't think that there is a role to know about various things. Like the close thing, if you would like to make a worldly role for your character to be like, well, this may not be a monster, it just may be a creature of the woods I've not encountered.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
I
can
mean,
do
she
that.
just
Okay.
told us that he traveled all over the world and brought all kinds of things back.
Exactly, she did.
Yeah.
So you can
So-
make a worldly role if you would like.
Okay. So
But
with
otherwise, you might be pretty terrified,
Is
even though
this
this
a
thing is not.
It's a giraffe. Yeah.
Is this a giraffe? I've been trying to picture what animal you were describing, and it clicked for me when you reminded me that animals from other parts of the world could be here.
Right.
Yeah.
I did.
When you're rolling on traits, if you roll, look,
You wanna roll equal
like
to or under?
say my spirituality is 12. So if I roll over 12, does that go into worldliness?
No, so
Or-
did you make your roll
Or no,
yet?
I roll under 8, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
wanna-
trying to roll
you
8 or
roll
under.
your worldly. You roll
Okay.
that one. Which
Then
is what,
I
8
failed.
for you?
Yeah.
Failed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I rolled worldly as well and also failed.
Yeah, and as did I.
I'm
Because my worldly was a 3.
not even gonna try.
You're
Yeah.
17 spiritual. That's right. You are famously spiritual.
Yeah.
Okay, and Dame Fiona, are you
well,
making a roll?
I have an 18 spiritual.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't.
okay.
I don't think I am making a roll unless you think it's appropriate. I think I'm saying, no, Patroclus must kill this monster. It's the only
so-
way.
So
it's the
Caradoc and
beast
Sir-
of his dreams.
So Caradoc and Sir Quigan, you failed your worldly roll, so now roll to see if you succeed on spiritual.
Okay, yes. Good
Look
idea.
at the way he's
Brian. Good
peacefully
idea.
eating those leaves. Kill it!
I know. See, this is obviously, and I did succeed at the spiritual, but like obviously, I think character-wise, like these knights, like our instinct would be to attack this thing. Me, Skid, am horrified at the idea of attacking an innocent
I
giraffe
know.
in the middle of England.
I mean, it's really funny to sometimes, to put yourself in the shoes of spectacularly uneducated people
Yeah. Sure.
that like
barely know
have
how to
never
read.
left where they were born and raised,
Yeah.
Yeah.
at all. It's hard sometimes. You gotta no, I'm not saying he's got to attack it right away because he's certainly on guard because I also succeeded at my spiritual roll.
Okay.
And he will draw his sword, which he does not do lightly. He will draw his sword, and he doesn't even know how to begin attacking it. It's so huge, its head is so far away, and he's shuffling there on the ground like, stand back, he's nervous for sure.
All right, so you're drawing your sword, Sir Quigan.
Yes.
Dame Fiona, you are yelling for Patroclus to kill it.
Yes, Patroclus must
and
do it. It's the only
Sir
way.
Caradoc, what are you doing?
Well, now, so I say that it would be instinctual for me to attack this thing, but I'm also a very merciful person. And so I think that maybe it's more likely that if I see that this thing, we immediately, like, we would draw weapons, but if we see that this thing is not being threatening towards us and is just peacefully eating leaves off of trees that are too high for any other animal, maybe I would give it a pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is wait to see if it seems to do anything. But I'm also worried about my mind too, right? Like even if it's not
Yeah.
attacking us, it could be like putting thoughts into my mind.
Yeah.
And
Would the
Dame
success
Safina,
Would the
go ahead.
success on the hunting roll allow us to also be like, if we have an eye on this animal to know whether it's being threatening or not, even if we've never seen one. If we've
I'm
never
going to
seen
say
one before.
I'm going to say no because the hunting roll was specifically about the
Was
mushroom.
specifically for the
Yeah,
mushrooms.
yeah.
Okay.
you did
Well-
draw your bow though, and
Yes.
you didn't make a spiritual or worldly roll, did you? You just
I made a
went with
worldly
spiritual?
roll and failed.
Okay.
I have not dismounted Bojack, but I'm just. I do have my bow.
You can also shoot it from a distance if you want.
I
like, using
can.
bow.
I just don't know if because she is also very merciful, famously so, that maybe she would wait until she felt threatened by it.
Well, it's then Linnell, the woman who's with you, drops her basket. She says, "Fear not, brave knights, for Baristos showed me how to hold the beast back, the beast that guards his grove." And she holds up her fingers like this. "Stay back, beast! I will hold it in place." And this horrid creature that you've never seen does stay back. It remains where it is, chewing on the leaves. Patroclus has dismounted and drawn his sword, listening to Dame Fiona.
But wait!
Okay.
Patroclus, look, a ward! Do what our friend here is doing. And maybe if you do that in your dreams, you'll stop having the dreams.
I don't know.
Learn the symbol.
It is the beast from my dreams. I remember now. This is the
Learn the
place he
symbol?
gave me. We made our trade. He gave me the mushrooms. This is the beast I've seen in my dreams. It is walking nightmare. Oh my god. This is quite
do the
existential
symbol.
for me.
You must take control over this, Patroclus. You must learn to do the same symbol she's doing so you know how to ward it off. Once you have the power, you will be able to control it, and you will be able to end your own curse.
Don't you want a knighthood someday?
So I should not kill this creature?
Of course
We
you
can
need
make
to kill
boots
this,
from its
creature,
skin.
this beast. The ward will do nothing. It's a temporary solution. It's just
Hush,
keeping it
Sir
away for a
Quigan.
moment.
It seems to be working just fine, don't you think?
Well, it's not attacking us now, but who knows when it begins attacking my dreams.
Well, perhaps you should learn the ward too.
Imagine how freaky a giraffe looks.
Yeah.
If you've never seen one
Wild.
before. It looks like it could haunt your dreams.
I'm going to try and do the same symbol with my fingers and practice that.
Okay.
So I can also do it.
Yeah.
I
you do
feel
that.
like
That is blasphemy. I shall not.
The creature continues to eat of the leaves.
I feel like I may have seen something similar in an illumination in one of my books that I like so much.
Quite possibly. You I mean, you
Oftentimes,
you
the
do have very high literacy.
margins of these books were festooned with creatures like the giraffe.
So
what do you think?
So, I don't know. I don't know about this, Patroclus. I think we may have to slay it. I think it's the only way.
Think what a
Okay then. I guess I must slay it. And he begins to walk slowly towards it. Hold the wards up, and I will strike it down with one blow.
Unless anybody would like to stop him.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I just...
So Quigan's
I
very...
failed the worldly, I succeeded on the spiritual, and I'm cruel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you are
you
cruel.
would say
That's
that.
true.
I
No.
don't really
Quigan.
know, and I'm
Sir
just
Quigan.
I'm highly suspicious, highly cruel.
Sir
Sir
Quigan,
Caradoc.
perhaps you can help guide my hand with Malice, your family's sword.
Yes, let the blood of this devil beast stain the edges of Malice. And he will.
Tell him to stop! Tell him
This
to
is
use
such a
the
comical
ward.
scene.
Tell him to make
And-
the symbol. He's your squire.
Okay. So,
yeah. Do the hashtag thing.
Patroclus makes a swing at the giraffe, and he misses.
Good.
He misses it, just like, because he's never really been in a fight before. And he just swings his sword and it just goes into the dirt. And he missed his roll. He rolled a 19. It's nearly a fumble.
And how's the thing reacting? Like, is it just still chilling?
It's just,
eating
well, I
leaves,
mean,
or is
there's
it
just
afraid?
people around. It's sort of, it looks down and
I know. As soon as it does that weird chewy thing,
the
Sir
circular
Quigan's
chew.
like, I hear it. He turns to all of you. He's like, do you hear it in your mind? I hear it
Quigan,
speaking
hush.
to me.
What is
Go
wrong
back
with
to
you?
hell, you devil! And he's going to run at it with his sword and try to hit it.
Okay, sword roll. Would you like to become impassioned?
No, I don't think he's of his right mind right now. I
Probably
think
not,
he's
hey.
just acting crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe a little
Alright,
touch of that madness is
Make a
coming
sword.
through.
What is your sword skill?
Sword skill is a 12.
Okay, so roll.
Okay.
Roll.
12.
Oh, you serious?
You crit on this? You're gonna kill this precious, beautiful creature.
I mean,
Alright.
he can do whatever he wants with that roll. I don't have to kill the giraffe. But
What's the damage of your sword?
The damage of my
I'm
sword
not in
is
control here. You're the one rolling the dice.
4d6 plus 1.
Okay, and because you crit, you get an extra 4d6.
You're like stabbing it right in the heart.
Wow.
This thing has 30 hit points, so roll your your damage. So it should be 9d6.
I mean, you know how high I'm going to roll, right? I'm
yeah,
going to roll the highest.
You're gonna
Or
kill
you could
this.
roll a total of 9, which would still be bad. You would still
I'm going to
wound
roll
this creature.
so stupid high. Yep. Okay. I'll just tell you, we're creeping. We're halfway there with the first dice. We're at 15 after 4d6.
Okay.
And that's not even halfway because you said it's not. No, it's 8d6 plus 1. Right, 8d6.
Oh my
You said you had 4. Oh yeah, you're 8 plus 1, so 9 total. That's what I said, right?
So the damage on the blade is 4d6 plus 1. That means 1d6.
Oh, plus 1 damage. Pardon me. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So 8d6. So here we go. We're creeping up.
Plus 1 damage.
19. Oh my god. 23. 30. I'm sorry. 29. That's a 6.
Plus
So now
one.
it's a guaranteed kill.
Oh.
No, I still had one more die.
Oh.
I didn't roll under 4
Oh my god.
on all of the die I just rolled. That is now 33 plus 1 is 34.
You know,
Oh no.
in Sleeping Beauty, the Disney animated Sleeping Beauty, and like the prince or whatever takes his sword and throws it at Maleficent as the dragon at the end, and it just like
Yes.
gets her and she lets out that scream. That's what I'm picturing right now.
Well,
Sir Queegan
Tell
just
us-
runs up under its legs and just like up into its guts, I guess.
and this beautiful creature that none of you have seen before begins to foam blood at the mouth, and its long lance-like neck crumbles, and it falls to the ground, and its knees are all inverted, which is also weird. So maybe it didn't do the right thing. Like its knees went the wrong way, but it falls to the
Yeah.
ground,
Look,
dead.
I'm so
is not of
impressed
this
you
world.
reached.
I did it! I did it! I've slain the beast! Patroclus, you are free of the curse!
How do you feel?
Oh god, I do feel better. It's dead. It's not immortal. It won't live forever. This is fantastic. Oh, Sequegan, you get 50 glory.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
So Queegan, the giraffe slayer.
Well, I was going to say, you can, in
Bane.
months to come, if you lean into it, you can gain the moniker Sir Queegan Monster Slayer.
Whoa. Yeah, because nobody knows.
It's a
Nobody
monster.
knows that I killed a giraffe.
Yeah,
Nobody knows that.
know that
knows
you
what
killed
it's
a
called.
giraffe.
It's a beast.
Defenseless
it's a
giraffe.
monster.
Yeah.
What did you say, Skid? Oh, you're muted. We
muted.
can't hear you. That's why I couldn't hear you.
We muted for him?
Still
Or
muted,
is he
my
just,
friend.
is he just pantomiming?
We can't hear you. Yeah, you're muted. Oh,
Okay.
Well,
Oh.
little
Just,
technical error.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sir
just
Caradoc the muted.
Sir Caradoc the muted. Just do a little leave and come back. You'll be fine. Little quick reboot on the old call. Okay. Look, I know this is horrible. Of course, the only awesome crit I ever roll is against a giraffe. But, I mean,
You monster.
this is
That's
classic Sir
hilarious.
Queegan.
It's
Yeah.
perfect.
It's
It's
a disaster.
exactly what he would do and how he would act. It's perfect.
And Brian, did you envision this outcome in the forest here by the graveside?
Well, here's the thing I briefly want to say. If you were watching this and you had the opportunity to, but decided not to go to the Glass Cannon Retreat in Las Vegas, you're fucked up. Because you could have been in a game with me in which you played the knights who went to go visit a very young Patroclus to find out what was going on with the curse. And all I will say is,
all
not
about
only
it.
are those,
Screwed over their
those
dad.
members of the Naish now immortalized in the canon of Under an Iron Sky, but I will also point out that if and when they may have encountered a giraffe-like monster, they chose not to kill it. So that's all I'm going to say. I sort of thought, get out of the way.
Well, they didn't have to worry about
will.
ratings.
That's true.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Come on,
Man.
Sir Queegan. That is.
Like, where you get- But no, it's good. I'm glad someone did kill it, because getting a new moniker and gaining 50 glory is good.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
In Pendragon, you want to amass glory. Every 1,000 glory you get a cool mechanical benefit. But also, at the end of the campaign, you can compare who has the most glory and find out who was the most glorious knight, who was the most glorious lineage. So Caradoc is back. Is he?
Hello?
Yeah, we go.
Luminous.
Yay.
What did you say? We need to know.
I said it's like your legend would be huge, especially for anyone who wasn't here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you're hearing about this third hand and you don't know what a giraffe is, this is going to sound incredibly impressive.
Oh, yeah. I mean, over the years, its neck's going to get longer. Its legs are going to get spindlier. You know, it's going to be.
Well,
and it was definitely like talking to, like, corrupting our minds, right?
Yeah.
Like, it was the devil.
It's horrible, long black
It had
tongue.
horns like the devil,
Does, yeah, knuckle horns. Horns that end in little knuckles. It's upsetting.
like the devil's fingers.
Yeah, the devil's
Like
fingers.
the tips of the devil's fingers.
So this creature has been felled, and Linnell drops her ward. Goes, oh, good. This beast, I didn't think it could be killed, but now it has. But well, yes, here is Baristos's grave, and as you can
Right
see,
then.
everything is in order.
Right. Good.
And now, before the beast emerged, Dame Fiona was about to offer a hypothesis for what had happened.
Yes, well, I was going to say what we need to do to end the curse is face it. So you must eat these mushrooms again, see whatever comes up, and fight it in your mind, and that would end the curse. But turns out we just fought it in real life and killed it, so we don't even need to.
Well, it probably emerged
Now
from
we-
the other world, from my mind into this one. That's clearly what happened,
Yes.
don't you think?
Yes,
now
yes.
that you returned to this place, it summoned the beast from the 7th layer of hell.
And now you will not have these nightmares anymore. I know it.
Well, we still
know
have
it.
to dig up this dead body.
We do.
I think the curse was from.
Sophina adds in, we still need to exhume this corpse.
We still need to see if this corpse floats in water.
Oh, obviously.
Get to work,
Toby.
Patroclus.
Okay.
Get to digging.
Dig him up and
My
get to
arms,
work.
are,
Patrick,
my arms are far too elegant to be
I
digging
can't
up
dig
bodies.
myself.
Linnell's not super keen on you exhuming the corpse of Baristos the Wise. Say, oh no, why do you need to dig him up? That wasn't part of anything.
Oh,
Why
you
would you
weren't here
desecrate
earlier. I
his-
guess it is.
Why would you desecrate his grave?
This is a big part of it.
Could we just perhaps consecrate on top of the grave and that'll seep down to where the corpse is, maybe?
Trickle down consecration.
Yes, exactly.
Trickle down consecration.
Yes, let's consecrate on top of the grave and let it seep down.
Yes.
Yes.
Because I really think that we have. You feel better, don't you, Patroclus?
Yes, I feel great. He's getting a shovel off the horse.
See,
I feel great.
I think the curse is broken. I think the curse was on the monster, not on Baristus.
Yes, but we have to be sure. So maybe we do the trickle down consecration.
Yeah. Say do whatever you do there, Dame Sophina. Prayers or genuflections or drinking
Like
blood.
that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
His little
Definitely
knuckles
do all
crack. Says recites whatever Christian prayers that she has memorized, and says, "I think that should do it. Hang on," and then she like ties 2 sticks together to make a cross, and shoves it in the soil. That should do it.
Yes. Practically a church.
That's good. And yes, so you have undone the curse. Let's figure it out. Assuming that there is no long-term psychological effects for consuming a lot of hallucinogenic mushrooms as a child, Patroclus should at least feel that the curse has ended. And you can
Yes.
now remount your horses and make your way to Lord Robert's halls, where the fury of King Lot would await you.
Yes.
That was Pendragon Under Nine Sky here on the Glass
Yeah.
Cannon Network. So if you had
We
fun,
broke a curse.
go back and watch the rest of the Pendragon series. We're
Imagine
excited
those
to
episodes
continue the
with us
story.
soaked in giraffe blood.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Stay tuned here on the Glass Cannon Network for the rest of the Gen Con specials, including the best day of all is today, Chaosium Day. So if you like this stuff, please support the channel. Go to jointhenaish.com, go to chaosium.com, make some purchases, and we'll see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Happy Gen
Thanks,
Con.
thanks, Brian.
Happy
Thanks,
Gen Con.
B-Dog.